Hi and welcome students. In today's Windows 10 tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use tabbed browsing. Let's get started. So you'll see that I have a window open here and I'm currently using the application called Mozilla Firefox. Mozilla Firefox is an internet browser just like Google Chrome, Apple Safari, or Microsoft Edge. Now, which browser you choose is up to you. I'm going to use Firefox for this tutorial, but basically all of the tips and tricks that I'm going to be going over in this lesson can be used on any of the browsers. So it's not Firefox specific, but that's my favorite browser. It's the one I prefer to use. So when you go to a website, right up here is called the address bar, and this tutorial is meant for beginners, but I'm also going to go over some keyboard shortcuts that'll be really helpful for more advanced users as well. So I hope this is useful for you. But right up here is the address bar, and this is where I've typed in gcfglobal.org. It's one of my favorite websites, and it's basically for this company GCF Learn Free, and it has a lot of computer tutorials and things like that, and ways for new users to learn how to use a computer. Now, when navigating a website, it's very important to know some of the things that are going on. First off, you'll find that this HTTPS, which is before the address, uh, this will actually tell you that it's a secured website, and you'll see right here it says verified by Cloudflare Inc. And basically, this tells you that if you were to type in a password or something on this website, that it is secure. You'll find most websites have this. After that, you'll see the domain name and any of the pages that we're on. I'm currently viewing the Computer Basics page on this website. So that's a little bit about the address bar. Now, in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use tabbed browsing. So you may notice that up in the top left, it'll give you an icon for the website you're on, as well as the name of the page that you're on. Right now I'm on Free Computer Basics tutorial. And now I can actually hit this plus sign, which is right here, and it says open a new tab. And when I do that, it's going to open up a new tab, and these are basically just like stories that Mozilla Firefox has on right now. But you could actually customize any of your uh, web browsers to have like your favorites here, different things like that. And then you can go in and type whatever you want up here. You could go to YouTube if you want, and it would take you to YouTube. So, and it will show you your favorites along here. And you can also search down here. Now, this is unique a little bit to Firefox, but you could set up any of your browsers the same way. All right, so if I wanted to go to a website, I would just start typing it. I see YouTube's right there. I could click, or I could press enter, and it'll take me to YouTube. All right, so that's a little bit about how to open up a new tab. The keyboard shortcut for this is Control T. Okay, so Control T is in tab. I hold Control on my keyboard, I press T, and you will see it opens a new tab. If I press it again, it opens a third tab, and I can navigate between my tabs up here at the top. Now, the tab that is active is light, whereas the inactive tabs are dark. You see that? And I can switch between them. All right, so next up, I'm going to show you how to use tabbed browsing on this page here. So I'm currently viewing the Computer Basics page, and let's say that I want to open up about this tutorial and what is a computer. But if I open up about this tutorial and I click on it, I'm no longer on that previous page. And so if I want to go back to that previous page, I have to go back here and click back, and it'll take me to that previous page. I also have forward, which is used a lot less often, to be honest. But anyway, you go into that page by clicking on it. Everyone knows this, but I think that there's a better way to navigate online. And so what you can do is you could open this up in a brand new tab, okay? And so to do this, you would go to the link, and there's one way to do it, and well, there's multiple ways to do it. I'm going to show you two of the ways, and hopefully these are helpful for you. Rather than opening up this tab by clicking on it and having to go back every time, I want to keep this original page open. And so what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to right click on this and go to open link in new tab. And when I do that, check it out. Okay, you'll see I clicked open link in new tab, and right up here at the top you'll see tabbed browsing. We go to the second one and there's that same page. Very cool. Now notice that there's no back option here because this was created from the previous link. Now I can go back to that original page and do the same thing for what is a computer. Right click, open link in new tab. And you'll see it'll open up right before in this case. Now if I did them right at the same time, if I went right click, new tab, right click, new tab, you'll see they'll open after each other. So we have about this tutorial first, I could close that after I'm done reading it. And what is a computer second? I can close that after reading it. And one of the cool things about doing that is that I always have this original one open, so I can go through and then go through the hardware basics if I wanted to. So the next shortcut that I want to show you how to do is I want you to, on your mouse wheel, and I'll go ahead and switch it back to my webcam for 1 second. Okay, everybody see you have left click, right click, and then you have the mouse wheel. Well, I guess my mouse is a little dirty there, sorry. Oop. Uh, okay. Anyway, sorry, I messed up something on my computer. But the mouse wheel, anyway, you can actually click in on the mouse wheel. And it's really cool because when you click in on the mouse wheel, it's kind of like clicking a button on the keyboard. But what this does is it opens up the link in a new tab. So check it out. It's called a center click, right? Because it's in between the left and the right click. So center click, 1, center click 2, and check it out. It opened it up right there and right there. Okay. So pretty cool. Now the last thing that I'm going to show you how to do here is how to restore a tab. Now this is something that I didn't know how to do, but I ended up learning a shortcut for it, and it's been so useful since I learned. My wife actually taught me how to do this. And so let's say that I was down here and I was reading about mobile devices, and I opened that one up in a new tab, and I'm reading about it, and I go through and then I closed it and then I go back to this page and I'm like, oh, which one was I reading? I totally forgot. Well, one of the cool things that you could do is you could actually hold down Control on your keyboard, hold down Shift on your keyboard, and press the letter T, as in tab. Control Shift Tab, and check it out. It restores that page, and it even goes to the spot that you were reading at on that page. So very, very cool shortcut to restore a previous page. So if you ever accidentally close one of your tabs and you're like, oh, I forgot how I got there, you could just do a Control Shift T, and you could even do it multiple times, 1, 2, and it'll keep restoring previous pages, 3. So, and you see there's all 3 of the pages that I opened up in this tutorial. So hopefully that shortcut is helpful for you. I know, helpful for you. I know it was for me. So anyway, that's how to use tab browsing on an internet browser. Again, I used Firefox, but you could use Chrome or Edge or Safari, anything that you like. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, if it was helpful for you, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks for taking the time to watch, and have a great rest of your day.